interrogation tapes reveal. I'm Elizabeth Vowell. Greg has the night off. We start with a story that some of you may find upsetting. Newly released interrogation tapes reveal disgraced ex-deputy Dennis Perkins acted stunned as police first arrested him on charges that shocked our community. Tonight, for the first time, we hear his voice as police ask him about the horrific crimes he committed. The sometimes graphic recordings you're about to hear reveal new information about the cases against Dennis Perkins, a once trusted sheriff's deputy, and his schoolteacher wife, Cynthia, both of them tied up in a web of rape and child porn. Here's our lead investigator, Scotty Hunter.
Dennis Perkins was at Toledo Bend, 4 hours from home, when just after 8 at night, he got a call to walk up the hill from his fishing camp for something important. He was met by law enforcement officers there to question him about a case. Here's the actual audio from that interrogation in October of 2019.
Mr. Dennis, obviously I'm guessing you've had a couple drinks if you're on a fishing trip today?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say you're drunk at this point, or you're in your right state of mind and understand what's going on? As much as can be at this point?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. That being said, I'm just going to go over some rights with you. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
The investigator you hear is from the Louisiana Attorney General's office. He tells Perkins they've received a tip that he has been involved in the online exchange of child pornography.
No
Child pornography?
Yes, sir. Images of children. Yes.
The investigator lets him know they already have a mountain of evidence against him and are carrying out search warrants of his electronics and his home in Denham Springs, where they are also questioning his schoolteacher wife, Cynthia.
Well, y'all being here means I'm not going back to the fishing camp tonight.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Perkins is told the images include junior high-aged girls photoshopped into sexual positions with a man who appears to be him.
Was that just kind of a playing around being stupid type thing, or was that you and your wife kind of bouncing pictures back and forth, or how'd that thing come about?
At that point, there's silence. Absolutely nothing said for nearly 30 seconds.
I know you got a million things going on in your head, and I know you have a million stories you're rehearsing or explanations you're trying to get straight.
Perkins is informed he's going to be brought back to Livingston Parish, where a warrant has been issued for his arrest. But there's still one thing investigators need: his cell phone. Perkins admits he tossed it into the water as he walked out of the fishing camp minutes earlier.
Where'd it get tossed to?
Shalom, Kahala, Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kakodash. Double blessings and honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who told me the truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. Just wanted to come at you all with another lesson through the spirit. So I came across this video. Say the word that's on the picture, man. Who fed students S-laced cupcakes, sentenced to 41 years in prison. It reads, a twisted Louisiana ex-teacher who admitted to giving her students cupcakes laced with her husband's sperm has been sentenced to 41 years in prison. Cynthia Perkins, 36, was sentenced Friday after pleading guilty to second-degree rape, production of child, I ain't going to say the whole word, just say CP, you see what's on the screen, and conspiracy of mingling harmful substances in Livingston. She has no possibility of parole for 40 years. It says Perkins had faced 72 charges of various sex crimes, 68 of which were dropped in her plea agreement. As part of the plea, she agreed to testify against her husband, Dennis Perkins, a former sheriff's deputy who was facing 150 criminal charges, many of which are also sex crimes, according to the indictment. The couple were arrested in 2019 after they allegedly sexually abused a child together, among other crimes. Perkins filed for a divorce from her husband following their arrest and alleged that Dennis had manipulated her into committing the crimes. As you can see, as always, the woman shows no accountability for her actions. The couple were busted after authorities received a tip at the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Investigators later found nude photos of them with the minor. So you're going to do all of these wicked acts and then leave evidence of it. But it's okay. Even if they didn't leave evidence of it, they still was going to get found out one way or another. The Lord see the wickedness that you're doing. So nothing that is in the dark, the things that are in the dark will always be brought to light, so to say. A lawsuit filed against Dennis Perkins and the Livingston Parish school system claims that Cynthia Perkins filmed her husband supplying blank for the cupcakes that were later fed to the children at Westside Junior High School. So she filmed this nigga doing it. She filmed this nigga supplying the special ingredients, the special sauce for the cupcakes. Count 15 in the original Salaki. Count 15 in the original indictment against the couple alleges the special sauce, I'm gonna just say baby juice. The baby juice was mixed into both the desserts and energy drinks before it was served to the victims. Man, it just gets worse and worse with Esau. It just gets worse and worse with Esau Edom, man. I didn't even know that. In the desserts and in the energy drinks. Like, what would possess your mind to do something like that? What would possess your mind to do something like that? Disgusting. These three charges we thought were representative of what she had done, and by agreeing to the facts as we put them out on the record, she prepared herself to testify against Dennis Perkins. You see, the woman always, you know what I'm saying, likes to take the victim role. You know, probably thought she could, if she blamed it all on her husband, she would be able to get out of her actions. Get out of her actions, but you still got 40-some years. The AG's office said it had spoken with victims seeking approval for the plea deal before negotiating. They feel that this serves justice and better protects their children. And Assistant Louisiana Attorney General Erica McClellan. This the lady right here. Not bad looking Edomite either. But you have to watch them. That's why I'd rather wait to get them when we in the kingdom. Concubine purposes. Because right now, they be on all types of weird shit. Don't be bathing properly. Be kissing a dog in the mouth. All types of weird shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't put nothing past them at this point. Unless, you know what I'm saying, you test their spirit and they seem like they are decent. But even then, like I said, concubine purposes. Cynthia resigned from Westside Junior High the day after her arrest, while Dennis was fired from his deputy role at the Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office. Attorney Paul Woody Scott said his client looks forward to testifying against her husband, whose trial is expected to begin in May. You see, can't even stand by her husband. Well, then again, they said that they were divorced because of this. He is the real monster. That's what she wants to make clear. It's not about shifting blame. She took responsibility today. I mean, that's what she did, but she looks forward going after the real monster. You was the real monster too. It's okay. We know that, like I said, women don't take accountability for their actions. Probably help the nigga make the cupcakes too. But it's okay. Like I said, it all came out to light. So let me start off with this precept real quick. Please bear with me. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get this. This is Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 39 and verse 24. And it reads, as his ways are plain unto the holy, so are they stumbling blocks unto the wicked. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for sinners. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil. So my point of bringing that out is you have things that the Lord made with the intentions of it being used for goodness sake. Then you have the wicked, the evil people come and use it for evil purposes. So what would be an example of that? What we just read. These people took a cupcake and thought to themselves, let me go put some sperm in it and go feed it to some little kids. That's what registered in their mind. Let me go take a cupcake and go put some sperm in it and go feed it to some little kids, along with energy drinks. You see, taking good things for the normal purposes of them, good things, and turned it into an evil thing. Now let's get into NLT, or Salakia, the Good News Translation. All right, this is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 39, verse 24. For the devout, his ways are straight. For the wicked, they are laid with traps. From the beginning, he has made good things for the good and terrible things for sinners. The basic needs of life are these: water, fire, iron, and salt, flour, honey, and milk, wine, clothing, and oil. All these things are good for those who... Salakia, man, I keep on hiccuping. It seems like every time before you do your lesson, you be breathing fine. As soon as you start doing your lesson, you start hiccuping, gasping, all of this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know, man. If you can relate, you can relate. But Salakia. 27, all these things are good for those who are devout, but they turn into evils for sinners. So like I said, the Lord made certain things. I'm not going to say certain things. Yeah, certain things, because, you have things for good and things for evil. Made certain things for good, and the wicked spirits came and used them for evil. And that's just an example, this article. The wicked taking something that was quote unquote, I'm gonna say quote unquote good, because really, cupcakes and energy drinks is not good for your body. But a normal sane person would not think to use those two things for wickedness. If you get what I'm saying. So they took those things and then turned it into something wicked. Because why would you, like I'm saying, man, going back to the same thing, like the brother said at camp, I just be wondering what be going on in y'all heads. Because what, you know what I'm saying, what would possess you to do some shit like that? But like I said, you can't put nothing past them because they are wicked people. That's what they was assigned to do from birth. So let me go ahead and pull up a scripture, another scripture. But you know what I'm saying? More and more people seeing how wicked these people truly are. It reads, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear, which will not hearken to the charms of charmers, charming never so wisely. And the NLT, Salaki. These wicked people are born sinners. Even from birth they have lied and gone their own way. They spit venom like deadly snakes. They are like cobras that refuse to listen, ignoring the tunes of the snake charmers, no matter how skillfully they play. And who is the wicked? The wicked of the wicked, the Edomites. See, like I took the they got a whole bunch of pestilences about to come to this place. Norovirus. Salakia just seen some on my screen. But yeah, man, these people are truly wicked from birth. Even when we was in the womb with them. Actually, going back to Cain and Abel, you had an evil eye towards your brother. Wicked. And you slain him. Even Esau, Edom, two nations. Or even with Esau and Jacob, two nations in the womb fighting from birth. Came out. The brother had a wicked eye towards Jacob, and he wanted to kill him. And his dad was on his deathbed. He wanted to kill him, man. But yet you tell our people this, and they still want to invite and welcome and be around these people. Nigga, you don't see how wicked they is? You still want to be friends with them, but you will look past all the wickedness they've done. It just go out the window. You don't consider it at all. That's another reason why Jacob's gonna get caught off guard when shit hits the fan. They're gonna be trying to be buddy. Okay. Just look at their people. It's a reason why, yeah. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 10, and it reads, Saki, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. So beware of him. Who are our enemies? Your enemies shall sell you for bondmen and bondwomen. Who sold us into slavery? Esau, Edom, the white man. That's our enemy, man. Like I said, we've been warring with each other since the womb, since we was in Rebecca. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. So no matter how clean and shiny they try and make themselves look, so nice and pure, innocent, deep down they're still wicked. So do not fall for the BS. Like it reads in 2 Thessalonians chapter 5. Let no man deceive you. May that day not come. Roughly paraphrasing. In the good news, it reads, never trust an enemy. His wickedness is as destructive as rust. Watch out and be on guard against him, even if he acts ever so humble. He is like a metal mirror that rusts away if you don't keep it polished. Like I said, never trust them. Do not put shit past them. That's why this is just looking past the bigger picture. This is just another reason why I don't trust people's food. You know what I'm saying? They offer you things at the plantation. I recall one of my boss, my job over the summer, offering some cupcakes. And I you know what I'm saying, I got a sweet tooth. But I know also deep in my mind not to trust y'all. It ain't no telling where y'all got the cupcakes from, what y'all did to them. And it's not even coincidence that this lesson has something to do with cupcakes and Edomites. But like I said, look past the cupcake part. Look at the wickedness that they do, man. Like I said, I'm going to go back to it. This is only the Spirit of the Lord, but I'm going to still say it, though. What would possess you to think of something like that to do? Yeah, let me put my baby juice in these cupcakes, give them to kids. Nigga, what is wrong with you? Yeah, I'm gonna put the secret sauce in these. I'm gonna feed them to all your students. What? Shake your head. Shake your head. This is Psalm chapter 64 and verse 8. And it reads, "So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High Power, for they shall wisely consider of his doing." So, in the NLT, their own tongues will ruin them, and all who see them will shake their heads in scorn. Then everyone will be afraid. They will proclaim the mighty acts of the Most High Power and realize all the amazing things he does. So, like I said, Esau Edom, day by day, more and more information is being leaked about you. The people are starting to see how wicked you are, and they're starting to flee away from you. They starting to see, oh yeah, these white boys, there's something wrong with them. They not too stable in the head. They some weirdos. Yeah. But we've been, you know what I'm saying? We've been telling y'all this though. We've been telling y'all this. So yeah, man. Altogether a weird people. Let me see. Like I said in my last lesson, man, take what they say, you know what I'm saying, use as information, but you also got to remember, too, to take what they say with a grain of salt. So all they do is speak lies, perverseness. It's like, I'm trying to find. There's another precept I had pulled up. Yep, the Wadiyah Bashim Yasha. All right, so let me go into this. This is Malachi 1:4, and it reads, whereas Edom, no, Salaki. I want to pull that up at the end. This is Matthew 10 and 26, and this actually bounces off the last precept I brought up. "Fear them not, therefore, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and hid that shall not be known." So even when you think you're getting away with something, number one, over everything, Yahweh sees everything you do. So that's over everything. But what's in the light will slowly be brought. What's in the dark will slowly be brought to the light. There's nothing that's covered that's not going to be uncovered. So let me get this. Philippians 2:15. And starting at 15. No, 14. So like, do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God. That's talking about the Israelites, the elect, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Mashiach, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain. And in the NLT, for the Most High power is working in you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases him. Do everything without complaining and arguing, so that so that no one can criticize you. Live clean, innocent lives as children of the Most High power, shining like bright lights in a world full of crooked and perverse people. Hold firmly to the word of life. Then on the day of Hamashiach's return, I will be proud that I did not run the race in vain, and that my work was not useless. So yeah, it's talking about the elect. Let me go into verse 15 though, because that was my point. Let's go into that word. Perverse nation. These are very perverse people, to turn aside from the right path, to corrupt. They're perverts. Perverted people. You sexually abused a minor and then took a picture with him naked. But we're the bad guys though. People always be worried about the Hebrew Israelites, but then you have Edomites out here doing this shit on a daily. It just don't get uncovered as much as y'all expected to. There's people in the upper echelon that got a whole bunch of money that be doing stuff like this and worse. And it don't come to the light. But y'all be worried about us, about the apostles. Okay. Salakia. Distort, corrupt, lead someone away from what is considered natural or acceptable. Distort or corrupt the original course, meaning or state of something. Turn away. Perverse. Perverse, awkward, illogical, contrary. Yeah, man. Like I said, weirdos. They're weird. Weirdos. Very weird people. They go around to fuck animals. They think it's okay. Yeah, I wanted to end off with these last two scriptures. That's talking about the downfall of Esau, Edom. Because it's coming, like I said. It's coming soon. And also, the curses are also starting to hit the Edomites as well. I've been seeing some real fucked up Edomites around the way. That's strung out on drugs, all types of stuff. Things that usually affected our people. Now they starting to hit y'all. Malachi 1:4. And it reads, whereas Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh hath indignation forever. I brought that out to prove to y'all that these people are truly a wicked people. They're going to be known as the border of wickedness. And it reads in the NLT, Esau's descendants and Edom may say, we have been shattered, but we will rebuild the ruins. But the Lord of heaven's armies replies, they may try to rebuild, but I will demolish them again. Their country will be known as the land of wickedness, and their people will be called the people with whom the Lord is forever angry. The Lord's going to forever be angry with you because you're the most wicked people of all time. And for the things you did to the Lord's chosen, the children of Israel. More so specific, you know what I'm saying? The remnant, the elect, 144 in that 1/3 innumerable multitude. This is the last precept I have to pull out. And it reads, shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So along with that, Esau, Edom, you're going to see that they're starting to lose their wits. You know what I'm saying? Their wise men in these latter days will be destroyed. And they're just going to ultimately lose their mind, lose their judgment. So with that being said, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to you all out there listening. I want to close the lesson off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakwadash. Double blessings and honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth through the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And until next time, I say Shalom, Israel. Shalom.